everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Xcom 2 War of the Chosen. Today's episode we're going to take on Operation Potent Crown to hack the hidden resistance computer, and we're going to take our mech out for the first time, with the modern mech being from, I think it's called Metal Over Flesh, I believe is what the mod is called, which buffs the mech so that they're more in line with how strong the soldiers are in War of the Chosen. Because believe it or not, mechs are actually pretty weak when War of the Chosen first came out, because they didn't really get any buffs, and all the enemies in War of the Chosen are harder. So the mechs kind of... they petered out a bit. I've never actually used... I used them like once in my first War of the Chosen playthrough, and then never touched them again because they weren't very good. So hopefully this mod will make enough difference that they're really worth using.
A hacker trying to impress the resistance.
Hopefully, anyway. I think it will. From what I've looked into it so far, it's probably going to be... Sorry to cut you off there, Bradford. But...
we're moving to secure the area, eliminate any alien forces nearby, and hack that terminal before they vanish or lock it down. We need that data if we're going to stop their progress.
There we go.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
That looks really cool. So I've got 7 turns to get to this thing. It's over here. I don't know whether going off the roof is a good idea or not. I think going up here is probably a good idea.
Covering ground.
Apparently I didn't see anything either, so... I feel fairly safe running up here.
Molto bene.
Molto bene. Sure.
Bin schon dabei.
I'll actually move my mech further back. On the assumption that it's going to be harder for him to be seen if he's further away from the ledge. But, as I was saying earlier, and I sort of stopped talking so you could hear Bradford.
No place for you to go now.
Sweet. And they're not going to be able to see my mech from here even. Metal Over Flesh, from what I've read about it, I've never used it, so whether it plays out, what it looks like on paper is, it's always hard to say, but until you try a mod, it's very hard to say how useful it is and how well it works in practice. But from what I've read, it looks really, really cool. Alright, so I've 6 turns. Like, I really want to kill these guys, but at the same time, you can't skulljack from here. What are the chances I can skulljack from here?
Okay.
If they walk this way, I will anyway. Yeah. You just run up here. Sniper. Full cover back here. Unfortunately I had to run to get there, but whatever. I'm not particularly worried. Oh my god, look how long he can run. Alright, just go to the full cover here, I think. He's probably fine. He's got +4 movement, plus he's a Templar who get a lot of movement in the first place.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Oh, she might get seen here. Yep. Sweet.
Looks like a straight fight now.
Honestly, I wish you'd shot one of the other guys, but... Actually, they all still have full health. I guess it'll update. Yeah, they're in update now. I don't think I can skulljack him from this distance, but I may be able to stasis him and then skulljack him next turn. Because I want to get the skulljack if I can. It's a fairly good mission to do it on. I can skulljack him. We'll think about this later. First things first. And go back into shadow. Probably wanna... I need to get into a position where I'm not flanked here, but I also want to get into a position where I can see other enemies potentially. Alright, so first I think I just go here. I'll then go into shadow.
I am the hunter.
I'm then gonna run here.
You can never escape my sight.
So there's another group here. My question is whether this skulljack... I don't think the skulljack reveals me to this other group, so I'm gonna do it.
Complete access
I mean, I may as well go for the small one rather than the large one, because it's not likely to hurt it anyway.
to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they
Skulljack is guaranteed kill, by the way.
The target is marked.
And if you miss the... if the skulljack doesn't work...
the alien data
I'll stop talking about story, sorry.
have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target.
Sweet. I get to full cover here. If you miss the skulljack attempt, you actually get a shot. So that's a 100% kill, so that's a definite maybe. Can't quite get to a flanking position here, unfortunately. I can... If I come to, like, here... Arguably a waste of a rocket. How much health do you have? 12. Do I have anything that can do 12 damage in one hit? Because the thing about these codexes... If I get a crit, which I have a 0% chance for. I think... this turn is going to a stasis here.
Geschützt.
Sweet. Allows me to take a shot here. And... interesting. I can't actually kill him from here. I mean, I can, I suppose. I could shoot him. I'm gonna run back here. And actually kill with my pistol. Which is so rare with a Templar. Like, how often do you see that? But stopping that guy from acting, I think, was the correct turn, because if possible, I want to kill it in one turn. And if super possible, I want to kill it with her. Still a 0% chance to crit, but it's an 80% shot, and it can do 11 damage, and if it does 11 damage, it can't split. Sweet. See, it teleported there.
I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
Taking a pistol shot doesn't end my turn, so I can take 2 shots at 80, which is better than 1 at 85. This is now a 95. I mean, miss, but the truck blew up, so... I mean, pretty much the same. I'm gonna run down and get this. Stock. Advanced repeater. Advanced speed. Advanced repeater. Superior focus. Cool. All pretty good stuff. I can get up to here without breaking concealment, so I will. Well, not concealment per se, but... I'm gonna take a reload and then Overwatch.
Sounds like a job for a turret. My turn on watch.
Good old Julian. These guys will see me this turn and then trigger, probably. Indeed. But as I was saying with these codexes, what usually happens if you don't kill them in one shot, they split whatever remaining health they have and turn into 2 codexes, which can be annoying. So they have 12 health. If you do 6 health, then it will split into 2, each with 3 health.
I have sight Your vision.
It's very close to revealing my Reaper there. But if you take them down to 1 health, obviously they can't split, because they can't split that health into 2 separate things. So this probably. But I think first... Soulfire? That's not going to do enough. I think... What are my shot percents like though? %, critical, so I'm gonna have like a 70. Actually a really good shot chance. So I'm actually gonna reload and take a shot here. So that's a 69, 62. I think I take the 69. If I get this hit, brilliant. As I said, brilliant. Overdrive is potentially a good idea. Overdrive, rocket, shoot. Probably a good idea, I think. What overdrive does, it gives you another action. So it makes all the actions that would ordinarily end your turn no longer do. I'm gonna rocket that. Shred Zama, which now gives me a shot. And that's 100% and 100% for kill too. Good work, Spark. And take the 45. It's not a likely thing to hit, but at the same time, I can get a kill here. 100%. I need to get an eye on this hack. Which I can from here, I think. So I'm going to do this. I got 3 turns though, so... Do I take the 45? Maybe. %50 chance. 3 shots. Not likely. Alternatively, the sting is 65. Who can you give a move to? You. So maybe. Get the squad shot from there. So I think I go here. Give this move here, because you're in full cover. Which allows you to take a squad sight shot. It's not a great squad sight shot, but it's going to be better than an Overwatch shot. Oh! With the AP rounds, it's got its uses. And then we run in here, get revealed, but who cares? Don't run through the fire would be my suggestion. In fact, this doesn't even reveal me because of the way we've got the mod set up. Actually, with that mod, it makes this super, super powerful. 6 to 7, so this is a kill. I would parry you, but I think I'm just gonna instead run you in here. Still aliens around somewhere. I've got 2 turns for this, but I can see it with my specialist here, so I can just take the hack. Dark events by 2 weeks. I mean, these are both pretty good, but with a 94 versus 35, I think I have to take the 94. God damn it, couldn't take the 35. Because this one is better. Halving all the scanning times is fantastic if you can get it. But I think the Dark event is probably just as good. Overwatch. Reload. Overwatch. Reload.
Locking and loading.
Overwatch.
Surely there's a more difficult task available.
Run up to this cover here. You can run up scouting. It's fine.
You will never hide
So we've
from
seen
me.
someone out here.
Aliens may have cleaned up the design,
Archons.
but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
The one she's talking about there are floaters, which were from the enemy unknown. Running in here, they won't see me, and I'll be able to get a rend next turn. Overwatch for now.
Sense any disturbance.
Run up into full cover just in case. And I get vision on all of them. Sweet. Having the Viper down quickly is nice.
Kyle, forgive me.
Give me a reload.
I must reload.
Maybe not. Apparently I can't see anyone from any of these spots, which kind of sucks. Also seems ridiculous that I can't get anyone from anywhere. But I think what that means is that my best course of action is to do an Overwatch round here and move my other guys back.
Physical exertion outpoint.
Good old Julian. I think you're probably fine with a long watch there. You actually... I mean, maybe even want to parry here. Because this... Yeah, it's very unlikely to kill. I may just want to run him all the way back, actually. Because he can. Like, he can just run so far. Yeah, just run away. So he'll be out of vision of everyone. And they're going to have to run into an Overwatch shot. I'll go Overwatch here just in case, but I don't think they're going to come this way. Wow.
Wearing off on me.
That was a lot of, not high percentage, but they're a middling percentage, and I missed more of them than I expected. Go for a sting here, I think. I think I'll guarantee it, I'll just go banish. Banish is great. I mean, I can't rend. I can vault though. Let's see. Run up here. Give him a vault. That should bring him down to the ground, I think. Maybe? Actually a 91, which is not bad. Take it. Dodged it. You need to get back, but I can get back fairly easily and do a mind fray. Keep saying mind fray. Soulfire is what I actually mean. 100%. I may even be able to kill him before these blazing pinions go down, because he's the last guy left, so if I can do enough damage here... I'll see what accuracy I've got here. 94... Sure, take it.
Efficiency is my
Status
specialty.
confirmed.
Yep.
All
Sweet.
hostiles are down and the area is secure.
So the explosions didn't even fall. Unfortunately, I got hurt by this, Snake Man. Viper. Which stopped me from getting a flawless mission there. But, whatever. Cool. That was a pretty smooth mission all in all. For a difficult mission, like, it went fairly smoothly. I'll cut this loading time out because it's probably going to be too long. I'm not sure whether I'll show this yet or not, but we crashed. And I had to do some verifying of game caches and things, but it seems to have fixed it. So that's something at least, I suppose.
I go where I'm needed.
So I guess we'll just redo what I did last time. That looked just as cool as it did last time. Not a huge amount I can do here except for get out of the way and do a vault.
You won't escape my mark.
Took me a while to actually figure out what the problem was. It seems to have... Cut myself off there a bit. It seems to have been a fairly simple crash. There was just one of my
At least I hit my targets.
one of the files was just failing to validate. It was
Status confirmed.
a
Are down and the area is
cosmetic file by the look of it. I can probably tell you which one specifically if I remember, but I don't think I will. And apparently I just verified my game cache and everything seemed to work, so
and despite the
that's cool.
destruction left in
Unless I crash again,
Xcom
but I don't think I will.
refuses to
It
let
seems to have
go
actually
of the
solved the
ways
problem.
of the old world. They will continue their
And it's something you should do fairly often if you've got this many mods as well, is just verify occasionally.
world burns around them.
And redo your INIs occasionally as well, because they conflict with each other.
This menace.
And there's not a lot you can do about it, but... There we go. That's a bit better. So, that last turn went pretty much just as well as I was hoping. And this, I mean, prime example why you don't play on Iron Man when you've got this many mods. 2 promotions. I think Deflect is pretty good. I still have 13 points, so I can buy something else if I want. Amplify is pretty good. Although, it's not as good as some of the other ones you can get. I'll leave it for now. I'll save them up for his more expensive, really cool abilities. Field Medic. Yes, please. Now I have 9. I also have 55 Xcom AP, so I'm not too worried about spending it. And I think I will... see, I don't use her much, but at the same time, if I do use her, I probably want to have Combat Protocol. So that spent one of my Xcom AP, but it's probably worth it. Ivanov has 39 kills.
Commander,
Alright.
please
Codex
thank
brain?
the troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
Thank you, Tagan. Stock, Advanced Speed, Advanced Repeater, Superior Focus, Purifier, Officer, Trooper, Newton, Spectre, Viper, Archon. Archon is new. And alien description,
You
apparently.
and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander.
Dr.
Impressive work.
Navneed Deskputta? I assume that's an Indian name, maybe? Killed Codex, reduced Avatar progress by 1, sweet. Dark event encountered, left behind, sweet.
New objective added.
Alien encryption, I see, this is the Codex, right.
The aliens are relaying
And my research time is down significantly, another 14% on top.
Much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some time.
Supply drop is in 11 days. I can't actually remember what I was doing. That's going to go down again.
Seem
Sweet.
to have had no trouble dispatching the latest alien threat, Commander. Excellent work. Hopefully the asset you recovered will prove useful.
That's right, I was doing the reduced contact cost and then I was going to make contact. Because I was just thinking I should really make contact with another place, and I was wondering if that's what I was doing, but I remember that this popped up, so that's why I was doing it. Skull mining, sweet. Let me check. I've actually got advanced explosives and nanomuscular fibers going, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Back to here. Cool. So the next place I go will be half cost. And I think where I'm going to want to go is Europe.
You have destroyed a vessel of the Elder's wisdom. And with it goes your opportunity at understanding the knowledge it contained.
What's that for you of me? Weapon modifications increasing. Arguably better. And we've got plus 42 income here. See, I want to get Europe, but I want to get Africa too. Because these are both really cool bonuses. I think I'll go for Africa now, just because I need the money. And for 20 intel.
Course for the East African sector.
It's worth it. I'm going to be able to do this before next month, which is why I was tossing up the money.
Attempting to establish.
Our actions have succeeded, and
Sweet.
the elders grow fearful.
Canaan's aim is increased. Oh, right.
We just got some new intel on the Chosen. It should be easier to hunt them down now.
The skirmishers respect your ways, Commander. Your people fight with honor. If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
Alright, Bomb Squad. Experimental grenade and heavy weapon projects completed instantly in the Proving Ground. That's useful, but I don't think I'm going to have room to put it in. We'll see when we go on to the next one. 8 days.
Motivated them to share some new information on the
Interesting.
Chosen.
Resistance contact's probably worth it. We'll see how many days I've got though, because supply drop is in 7 days. Whoops. So I don't have time to do one of these before the end of the month. So what I will do is gain the resistance contact. Can negate capture. That's fine. There's a chance of ambush here, so I'm going to send vaguely competent dudes. I think probably Rekko. And who are you paired with? Ivanov. Cool. So there's a chance of ambush, but these guys are probably good to handle it, I think. And that's going to be done in 4 days. Interesting. If I send 2 guys who are paired, I could actually get this down to 7 days. I think that's cutting it too close to actually bother trying. I think, honestly, I just go for resistance contact. And I do exactly what I just planned. Sure. That'll be 4 days, and then I'll be able to start one of the other ones before we...
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Before we finish, let's see, I have low intel, yep. Idle staff in the infirmary. Unstaffed engineer. Cool. First things first, let's get rid of everyone here, and then put in who needs to.
Xcom! That's right. Another win for our guys and girls in black. Making the elders miserable one day at a time. If you happen to come across one of our brave friends, make sure you thank them for their service.
Alright. I'm just doing this so that my engineers aren't unstaffed. Pretty much. It's the only real reason. And I don't have enough money to upgrade any of these rooms, unfortunately. I wouldn't mind upgrading the resistance ring in all honesty, but I think it's like, yeah, 100 supplies. Not something I can really afford at the moment. Idle staff in the infirmary. Yeah, you're not actually doing anything, are you? Whatever, because there's no one injured. Oh, let's make contact here. Interesting. This is the integration of one of the DLCs, by the way. There were these really strong enemies introduced, and they've there was like a mission to go find them, but they've taken that out. Now they've just put them in the alien facilities. That's actually popped up a few times, and I haven't made mention of it before.
You have brought many new faces to serve among your resistance. But when they needed you most, you failed to protect them.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
I hate to ask, but it looks like I don't have much choice. Think you could help us out?
There's a lot of dialogue going one after the other there. But this mission is great because it gets just an engineer, a sharpshooter, and 91 intel, and I actually need the intel at the moment. And it's a horde mission, which means there's going to be nothing but lost. So I'm going to want people who can shoot lots. So sharpshooters, although I think one of my sharpshooters is on a resistance mission.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
I think Reaper is a good idea just for scouting. And she can also kill a lot of things. Keenan, most definitely, because of her pistol. Templar, got a pistol. Although it's not a very good pistol. I'm actually... Let's see what you've got. Yeah, the regular auto pistol does 3 to 4 damage. Arguably not as good. I mean, I don't think I can upgrade these either. I have like no money, yeah. So maybe actually not Templar this time. Skirmish can shoot twice. I got you. You can come out. You got pistols. This is arguably a time to send some of my lower rank guys, simply because they have... I wouldn't say that these missions are easy per se, but they're easier in general. And... I want Adam Keaton to level up. Sure. Keenan can come too. I'm going to make utility items available. And I don't really want to make weapons available, but at the same time, I don't think I think I sent off my... Yeah, I did. I sent off my Shadow Keeper pistol. Still doing... what, 4 to 5 damage? Yeah. So still fine, really. I'm going to give you... Smoke Bomb. Dragon Rounds. Because the Lost are vulnerable to fire. So that's probably a good idea. You don't actually have a PCS. I don't have any aim PCSs, which is what I keep putting it off for, but... I may as well give you Will for the time being. Oh, you don't have your good gun either. Nope. Loadout, that's what I want. Advanced Hair Trigger. I have my better sniper rifle on my other guy, which... It's not much of an issue, because I'm probably going to be using the pistol more anyway, but... I think I'll give you the Frost Bomb. You can have... a medkit, in case you need to heal someone, and a flashbang. Actually, flashbang is a lot less useful, so I guess I'll give you a nanoscale vest. Now that I think on it. Mind shield. I can't give you... My other medkit is gone as well, so I guess I'll give you a flashbang. Medkit. Mind shield. I'm a bit hampered here because of the guys I sent out on the Resistance mission. Because they're doing the Black Ops mission, they have kind of the gear that I want for these guys, but I think this is probably going to do for a Horde mission. It's very difficult, but Horde missions... I think it'll probably be alright. Pistols can do some work. And these, my mech can shoot twice. Lazarus can shoot twice. And why that's a good thing, because you can shoot twice if you kill the Lost anyway, but you can shoot, if you miss one of your shots, you can keep going. Or if you've got a guy with a lot of health, then you can take 2 shots to kill him and still keep your action going. This looks probably about right for next... Yep, so next episode, gonna take on Operation Spiderhole, which is kind of hilarious. And, that should be good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.